I hope everybody had a very good holiday the other day, a great week for the Eagles, a good win for the Eagles this week, and obviously the Cowboys lost against the Raiders, two losses in a row, which was pretty big and could change up the NFC East just a little bit. We'll get into that later tonight. I will be streaming tonight. I will put up a post probably about 9 o'clock. I'll be streaming probably tonight, so definitely come by and we'll talk about everything that's happened since we didn't really talk anything yesterday because of the holiday. Hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. It was even a better holiday because the Cowboys lost, so can't complain about that. What I really want to get into is this Brandon Brooks contract, okay? Brandon Brooks, what's happened? Is something going on? They haven't said a word about him. Is he coming back? I've kind of decided if he does come back and he's 100%, then why not put him in the lineup? You know, you take Jack Driscoll out of there. That's actually been playing very well. Some of these draft picks we've hit on these offensive linemen have worked out pretty good. Now, Brandon Brooks' contract for next year, he is a $19 million cap hit, guys. This is a guy that went through 2 Achilles injuries in 2 seasons. I think he got hurt in training camp. Hurt the first week of the Falcons week when we faced the Falcons, and then hurt for the 49ers game of the pectoral. So, I mean, he's been hurt every step of the offseason to the regular season. So, there's been no news about Brandon Brooks. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Kind of confused on what's happening here. But, I think the Eagles literally have no choice but to trade him in 2022. Now, when I'm looking at overthecap.com and looking at some of the numbers here, if you trade him, you can't cut him. If you cut him, you're getting the dead cap is enormous. I mean, there's no way you're going to be able to just cut him, and you're going to take a huge loss from that. If you trade him post-June of 2022, you save $13 million. You save $13.5 million, and you only have a dead cap hit of $5.9 million, which is great, okay? I don't see Brandon Brooks staying here. And I said to myself this year, I said, if Brandon Brooks, before this season started in 2021, I said, if Brandon Brooks gets hurt, I'm done with him. And I'm done. And honestly, I think the Eagles are playing better without him, obviously. Jack Driscoll, has gotten his chances and taken advantage of his chances. Plays very well at right guard, which I think he could play right guard and right tackle. So he's played the left side and the right side even before coming to the NFL when he played for Auburn. Okay, now Nate Herbig can play both guard spots. I think, honestly, Brandon Brooks is just easily replaceable at this point. And the Eagles will save a lot of cap if they trade him after June. Post-June next year. It's $13 million, $13.5 million savings, only a $5.9 billion in dead money, which is fine. That dead money is fine. I'm not worried about that too much. You're saving a good amount out of that dead cap that you have to eat up, which I'm totally fine with, okay? But it's to a point where I know Brandon Brooks I think Barnett got restructured this year. And we have to stop doing multiple restructures. You restructure players so you open up some money for a new signing or something, okay? We had to restructure from $70 million this past offseason to get under the cap. First day of free agency, we had $3 million under the cap. I mean, that's all we had, which we didn't, we had a slow strategic free agency. It wasn't supposed to be an explosive free agency for the Eagles. Our draft was supposed to be the most important thing of the season. And next year's draft at 22 is going to be even better and more important for the future of this team, where the Eagles could potentially have 3 first-round picks. So garnishing cap space at the same time, like I said, whether it's Fletcher Cox and Brandon Brooks, whoever else, you get rid of your dead weight. And unfortunately, Brandon Brooks is dead weight. Appreciate everything he's done here, winning a Super Bowl for us, and just being here. Ever since we got him in free agency from the Texans in 2016, he's been a very good player for us when healthy, but when not healthy, obviously, we haven't had him on the field too much, and that's the problem. That's the problem right now. So $13 million in cap, $13.5 million in cap space next year post-June trade. If a team, at this point, I don't even care what we get for him. I mean, hopefully it's not a 5th or a 6th. Hopefully we get something between a 1st to a 4th, something like that, because teams are going to have to look at his injuries and say, this is a big risk taking him. So we'll see. And obviously taking on some of that money is going to be a little hard to trade him too. $19 million cap hit on top of it. So I don't know what team would be interested to take on some money like that. Maybe a deal can be made where the Eagles will pay half of his salary and the team that we trade for him pays half of it. So it won't be too bad. But so if we lose $5-6 million in this deal that we trade Brandon Brooks next year, and we say we save $9 million instead of 13, I'm fine with that. It's still a cap savings. You're getting a draft pick on top of it, whatever it's going to be. So really, at the end of the day, I think this is a good move. I think they can't keep Brandon Brooks on a $19 million cap hit. There's no way. There's just no way they keep him at that number next year. It just makes absolutely no sense. So I want to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about Brandon Brooks, his cap hit for next year? And obviously you see the cap hits for 2023. 18 million, 2024, 19, and obviously the last year is a very low cap hit at 1.8 million, but I don't think he's going to make it till 2025. Okay, so we'll get that straightened out. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Well, glad to be back. Hope you guys had a good holiday. Stream tonight. Check it out. We'll see you guys later. Shakes going up, follow us live. Peace out, guys. Peace.